So who is entirely responsible for the
for
production
the
of
sex
a boy
and
or a girl?
Yes, this is a very, very important question, really, and people need to understand this because it brings in a lot of controversy. Because in our cultures, you find people are not understanding this. Now,
Exactly.
It is the man who is responsible for determining whether the child is going to be a boy or the girl, because the man is the one who produces two different types of sperms, the one which carries X, another one which carries Y, and it's the man. So if his sperm, which carries a Y chromosome, is the one which is participating in fertilization, the child will be a boy. If the sperm is carrying an X chromosome, the X and Y are just names of those chromosomes. If the sperm is carrying an X chromosome, the child will be a girl. For the woman, she produces the same type of egg.
We only receive what we are given.
Yes, you receive what you are given.
Very good.
Exactly.
For all our, someone is saying that's why the children belong to men. That's very unfair, though. It's still medical
we will
minds.
explain that.
Surely. It's still medical minds, and doctor is trying to explain to us exactly how the conception process takes place, how we end up with a boy or a girl. So, my dear fellow men outside there, you are entirely responsible for giving us the children. First, we just receive. We are like a factory. You bring whatever you have. No chituwa, ne tukuza, ne tuchikudiza. So it's always you entirely. So we should not blame mothers. Ono mchala nobe ndete gundi nakanjako ono gundi tatazala mwana mulenzi. It is you responsible for the sex of the child. Thank you so much, doctor, for this clarification.
Thank
now,
you.
how can a man who does not have the ability, for example, there is a mother, there's a lady in our village, deep in the village, who gave birth to 8 girls, and she lost her marriage. The man was like, you're only giving birth to girls. You go. And then he married another woman.
Did he get boys?
She gave birth to 2 girls also, the girl. Yeah. So now, this is what I'm trying to ask. How can such a man be helped? Yes, how can such a man be helped to make sure they have, because in the African context, there's a way we value boys. If you have only girls, there's a way that family will always look for a boy. I don't know what is the logic behind with boys.
I think first of all, I think we need to change that perception because as we can see, women are taking up leadership.
True.
Women are doing great things.
True.
Many of our lives have been influenced by women.
True.
I have a lot of testimony about women influencing my own life.
True.
Yeah, so it's probably the cultural connotations from which we have been from, which is going to change. Now, such a man who is producing children of the same sex, for example, in this case, girls only, first of all, we as we had explained, he's the one responsible for determining the sex, yes. Which means most of his sperms, those which are more viable, are the ones which are carrying the X chromosome. Now, what is not clear is why in some people there is preference for one type of sperm. Most preference for Y's, most of them preference for X. But what we also know is that differences between the sexes starts right from the differences between the sperms. We know from the characteristics and behaviors of these sperms that those sperms which are carrying the Y chromosome, they are slightly lighter, they move faster. So they are usually, when they are released together, they're usually ahead of time.
The Y that is likely to have a boy,
yes,
they are always fast.
Yes, they move faster.
Okay.
They are lighter, but also they don't last for long. Yes. They don't survive for long. The ones for the ladies, for the girls, the ones which are carrying the X chromosome, they are slower. They lag behind, but they last longer.
Does that explain why women are more brave and strong and patient and more sacrificing?
You can't be certain. You can't be quite certain about that. Maybe there's some genetic implications, but really, yes. So this is what we know. That's why you find in some situations when people meet, when a couple meet after ovulation, when they meet after ovulation, they are more likely to have a boy than a girl. This is not, it doesn't mean it will happen. It is a chance, yes. Because, for example, if the egg is already there and it is target, and the sperms which are moving in front are the ones which are more boys, they are more likely to hit such an egg. That's
so, meaning, doctor, when these sperms are released,
yes,
before the egg is there,
yes,
the Y chromosome moves faster.
Yes.
But then it waits for the egg to come, and when the egg doesn't come, it fades out.
Yes, actually it doesn't even wait. It keeps on moving, and if it finds nothing, it fades off.
It fades off.
Oh, yes.
Unlike for the girls, the eggs, they take
slowly.
time. They move slowly until they get there.
Yes.
Oh, okay, they're slow but sure.
Yeah, so of course we need to, this explanation is with some bit of caution, because there are mechanisms within the tube which try to slow down the movement of the sperm, so that the sperms
What are some of those mechanisms, doctor?
For example, in the right from the cervix, right down from the cervix, okay. We have, if you could have a picture of the picture of a womb, maybe I could explain that. The uterus, a picture of the uterus. So right down from the cervix, there is some barrier. There are some spaces there, there's some mucus, and those trap the sperms a bit and filters some sperm. So there is some slight delay of the sperms there.
Are those mucus dangerous? They're not good?
They are not dangerous. They are
meant to be there.
They are meant to be there.
Okay.
They filter
Something
out.
Here?
Yes, so right from here, this one has an ID, but it's okay. So around here, when the sperms enter, there's some mucus. It filters out sperms and delays the movement of the sperms. Now those sperms which are strong will move through. Now when it reaches here at this point, there's also some bit of delay, a bit. Yeah, so the sperms tend to be batched a bit, but yes, but more importantly, more delay is here, around here in the middle of the tube. There are some mechanisms which sort of hold the sperms so that they are not wasted, yes. But in essence, you find at least the ones with carrying the Y chromosomes are usually slightly ahead. Yes, so there are those mechanisms. That's why you need to have some bit of caution. That it is a probability. If you meet after ovulation, your chances are a little bit higher. But if you meet before ovulation, your chances are higher for a girl.